All right, everybody, welcome to On the Screws Golf. We'd like to thank you for being here on the stream. So what? And welcome to DCF&P, baby. And again, thank you so much for attending, and please consider subscribing. All right, everybody, welcome. Nice to see everybody here. All right, we are going to go over a few things this afternoon. First off, let me move over a little bit. Move the camera over. Wrong way. There we go. That's better. It gets me in the frame a little bit better. All right, first off, we're going to talk about USAM Tour. We're going to talk about the Lancaster Country Club that's coming up tomorrow, the event. And then we're going to talk about a couple new clubs in the bag, what we plan on doing with those. And then, obviously, we're going to finish up with the greatest golfer that's coming up next weekend here, which is the big event that culminates the season. So, prior to Vegas, of course. So here we go. Let's get into it. So tomorrow, Sunday, August 8th in Lancaster, Ohio, which is down below Columbus, Ohio. I'm sure everyone's familiar with Columbus, Ohio. We're going to attempt to go down and go back-to-back victories. So this 2 weekends ago, over here in Warren, Ohio, at the Avalon Lakes Golf Club, which is a prestigious club and, you know, pretty lengthy, we were able to shoot 80. I had a 76 on the card coming into the last hole, but I took a quad because I played stupid. I tried a few things and just they didn't work out and they didn't pan out. So I went from a 76 to an 80, but we still won, and that's all that really matters. It's on the card. So it doesn't matter how you get there as long as the card reveals that you're number one right at the top. So with that being said, what I want to do here, again, is talk about what's going to happen tomorrow. All right, so let's get into that. All right, here we are. So tomorrow, and it's really not centered very well, but I'll do my best to, center it as I can. We have the Lancaster Country Club Shootout. And you can see that we have tee times. It's an 8 a.m. shotgun start. There's not a considerable amount of players, so that obviously is a shortened field, shortened prize money, so that's the bad part about it. But this really is a tune-up for next weekend's Greatest Golfer of the Valley, which is our 3-day season-ending event, which gives you some significant prizes that go with that. So that's what we're working on tomorrow, is just hitting the ball in the fairway, maintaining our composure, course management, bag management, and, wherever we end up, but obviously we are going to go and try for the first place finish. So let's find ourselves here. 8 a.m., hole 13A, my friend Frank, myself, and I'm not sure if I've ever played with Mike Murphy before, but we're paired with Mike at 8 a.m. So it's a shotgun start. There are 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 19, 20 players that are going to be competing tomorrow. So, again, a shortened field, but at the same time, we're out to do ourselves right by taking first place. So let's go ahead and take a look at the course. Now, what I want to do here, if possible, is start on hole number 1. So we're at 341 yard par 4 is where we're at. So we're playing from the blue, so it's going to be back. So if you just pin it out to there, that's only 219. And then from 219 into the green, you're looking at a $125. That's a nice little wedge. So probably 5 wood and a wedge. Or what we could do, we have a little room in here to play, so we can go 3 wood, maybe get it down in here. I think I'm a little bit more comfortable with the 3 wood, and then, go with a 48 degree from there. So that's our play on the first hole of the day. So let's go to hole number 2. And you can see that this is a 496 yard par 5, so that's going to be gettable. So we're going to put it right there. And just as long as we get past this bunker, oops, sorry. So it's 248. So we're playing at 496 from the blue tees. And we want to get it out to about right even with that bunker's 237. Just past it's about 250. So we're going to have to be careful. We hit around 250, 270 in that range, depends. So we may want to just take a nice smooth driver. So if we do that, let's just play short of that bunker so we don't get ourselves in there. So we'll play at 230. So we'll hit 3 wood. 3 wood, and then to the green is 266. So that's not going to get us there. So 3 wood, and just a flip chip shot. Okay, so that's more than likely what we'll do. If we're hitting the ball well off the tee, maybe we'll go for it, and then we'll put it out here in that 250, 260 range. And from that point to the green, it's only 247, so we'll go 3 wood. So it all depends, 3 wood, or driver 3 wood. So we'll figure that out as we go. Hole number 3, 206. So we'll probably play a 4-iron hybrid here. And that is about a 195 club for me. So hopefully we'll land it right around in here and it'll bounce up on. So it depends on where the pin position is as well. All right, hole 4. 396 par 4, pretty straightforward. Get it out past those bunkers to 241. Get it out there to 250 is good. And 139. So maybe I'm going to play a 9-iron with that. So driver 9-iron on hole number 4. Hole number 5. 187 yards. So that'll be a 5-iron for me. A $180. $180 to $190 is my 5-iron. So we'll just take a nice smooth 5-iron. And I got plenty of room out over here on the right-hand side. So if you can bounce it in here somewhere and then move it in and let it bounce to the left, hopefully, that might be the play. All right, so that's hole number 5. Hole number 6, 424 par 4. So we just got to be conservative on this, on playing it smart. Hit a nice easy drive out here to 250. And then from 250 into the green is 191. So nice tester here. So driver 5-iron again, maybe even the 4-iron hybrid. Okay, so driver 4 hybrid. All right, good there. I gotta have to take some notes tonight on all these holes. Hole number 7. The good news is the trees look fairly open and the lakes aren't really in play, so that's a good thing. All right, here, see if we can get past the bunker. Oh yeah, 230, way up here, 250, and then 87 yards. Okay, so you're gonna go driver 48-degree wedge, and that'll be like a half 48-degree wedge. Hole number 8. 580-yard par 5, and that's from the blues. 600 yards almost. So that, my friends, is a significant hole for sure. So driver out to here. $250. And then 3 wood down to roughly 230, 240, and then 129 in. So driver 3 wood wedge on hole number 9. Or hole number 8, excuse me. Hole number 9. You can get it past those bunkers. Oh, yeah, very easily. That's good. Driver out to 247, 250. And then into the middle of the green, 89 yards. Again, driver 48-degree. Okay, about 3/4 48-degree wedge. Hole number 10. If we can get it past, oh yeah, get it all past that danger. So 250. Always looking to get it past the danger if we can. and then 87 yards. So we have driver, and again, about 3/4, 48-degree wedge into the green. So that's a nice advantage. We've got to take advantage of hole 10. Hole 11, it looks like this is going to be not a trick shot, but one of those little shots where you try to take it up over the trees, but then there's that bunker there, and then it's not a very good landing area. So if we just play it here, it's so we can hit a 5-iron there and a 7-iron or an 8-iron. So 5-iron, 8-iron on this hole. Just play this conservative. No reason to go after silly stuff unless it's significantly wide open here where you can hit a shot and take it up over those trees with no problem. If we can do that, then we will play it out to here and probably play a 3-wood right there. And if we play that 3-wood, then it's just, again, a 48-degree wedge in. All right, hole 12. Try to get it past that bunker out here. So it's 223, plenty of distance. 244, 251 right there. And driver 8-iron. Okay, good. That was 383 on hole 12, driver 8-iron. Hole 13 is 417-yard par 4. T-ball's back here. Try to see what it's equal. So that's 190. Oh, that's not even close. Sorry. So 230, 244, 247, 250. All right, so driver 165. So driver 6-iron on hole number 13. Hole number 14. Oops. And that's 125, so that's just a pitching wedge, okay? So hole 14, pitching wedge. And we start on hole 13, so let's go back to hole 13. All right, that's that driver 6-iron. Hole 14 is just a pitching wedge. And then hole 15. Driver and wedge. So driver 48-degree again. So there's going to be a lot of driver 48 degrees today, or tomorrow, hopefully. And we hit them perfect. All right, so that's 15, hole number 16. And this is 476, par 5. Probably play that short of the bunker. That's 250 right there. So we'll play that short of the bunker there. And then see what we can do to the green is 220. So driver 5-wood and maybe driver choke down 3-wood. Okay, we hit that 3-wood now 240. It was only 230 before. Now it's 240, 245. So might be driver 5-wood on hole number 16. Hole 17. Goodness, well short of that bunker. And this is a 462 par 5 and 252. And bring that into 208. So we will go driver 5-wood here. And might even be that 3 hybrid. So either driver 3 hybrid or driver 5-wood. It all depends on how far we actually hit that ball and what the wind conditions are, the bounce, the roll, how hard it is, etc. So it's supposed to be 90 degrees tomorrow playing this course. So I'm sure it'll get a lot of roll. All right, finally on 18 coming in. This is a long par 3. And that's 221 yards. So we'll be using a 5-wood or a choke down 3-wood. So the danger's in the back, right? And right. So what we'd rather do is end up here. So we'll go 5-wood from here and hopefully bounce it up and then get on a green. Or if we land short, that's fine, just a chip and putt. But if you hit a really solid 3-wood and you bound here and you go up back in those trees, I mean, you've got to play where the danger's not. And the danger is back here, so we need to make sure that we don't go in that back area. All right. So that's the course tomorrow, Lancaster Country Club. Let me see if I can go back to the scorecard. Here it is. All right, so from the Blues, here you go. 4-5-3, 4-3, 4-4-5, 4-36. Number 10, 4-4, 4-4-3, 4-5-5-3, 36-72. Okay, now I don't know if they have an actual picture of their scorecard. I'd like to see, here it is. Where the handicaps. Okay. So hole number 13 is where we start. It's handicap 14, which is that par 3 wedge, is hole number is 18 handicap. Then there's 12 and 14. So the first four, I said 3 of the 4, 3 of the 5, 4 of the first 6 are relatively gettable, so to speak, because they're the easier of the holes. But we are playing the 6th and the 2nd hardest holes on the course. Now let's go back to 17 for its the hardest. It's the 2nd hardest on the course. 462. It looks pretty straightforward, right? You're going to tee off here and you're going to hit it to here, which is 250 right there. Then you're going to hit it to here. It's only 184. Stretch it out to land here. It's 190. It's 200 yards. So, I mean, you just have to hit it straight, avoid these bunkers, and get yourself a birdie or at least a par and get out of there. So I think that looks rather gettable as compared to being the number 2 handicap. And then we start off with 7, and then hole 2 is number 1. Let's take a look at hole number 2. That's the number 1 handicap, and that's a par 5. So that's out to, that's out to there's 240, 250 there. And then from there to there, 250. So what we'll do is just go driver, 3 wood, and then try to get up and down with a pitching wedge. All right, so there it is. On all the par 4s, they average 370 yards. On the way out, on the way in, they average 370. And the par 3s average 171, and the par 5s average 504 yards. So you can see it goes 496, 580, 472, 462. So these are all gettable under 500 yards. This one, my friend, you're going to have to, a par there is going to be like a birdie for sure. Take a look at it. Let's take a look at this. 216. What a beast on number 18. What a finishing hole. Unprotected. Somewhat protected. It's a nice hole, long hole. Look at that, 216. Par 4s, there's only one par 4 over 400 yards on the back. On the front, there's only one. So there's only 2 over 400 yards. So everything else is rather gettable. So that's good for us. All right, good. Come back over here. There we are. So I went to a demo day, tailor-made demo day. So now I have both the Sim 2 3-wood. Here. Okay. And I also had them build me a club. They built that 3-wood for me. And they've built this Sim 2 9-degree tailor-made Sim 2 driver. So this is the smoke shaft. It's a stiff, and I have it on standard loft, okay? On the key. So I look forward to, getting on the course. I did not play in my last victory with either of these clubs because they weren't available. But I did go out and play a round the other day and shot 77 at the local course. And then a week ago, when I first got these, I did play in a tournament. I played terrible, but it was me, not the clubs. And then a couple days after that, I went to a different club and shot 78 in the bag. So I feel as if the game's there. The clubs are keeping me extra straight and in the fairways, which when it comes to golf, that's what they say, fairways and greens. So really happy with going on right now in the bag, in my game, and look forward to reporting back on how we do tomorrow, August 8th, Lancaster, Ohio, 8 a.m. Shotgun, limited field, but it's about playing the course and yourself, not the competitors. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we shall return over the next few days with an update, okay? Have a great day, everybody, and chat with you soon. All right, everybody, welcome to On the Screws Golf. We'd like to thank you for being here on the stream. So what? And welcome to DCF&P, baby. And again, thank you so much for attending, and please consider subscribing.